Hi, this is Elitan Melamine, Breatharian, and right now I'm in southern Egypt in a city called St. Catherine, and we're on our way to the ministry. And we're at the Badoon village, a tribe called the Badoon, and we're out here. Look at this wonderful mural behind me as I'm at this circle. This is a beautiful place. Really, really beautiful. And today we're going to talk about the Breatharian Forces of Evolution. Now, we live in a matrix of forces, the forces of nature. In science, they call it physics. You learn biology, you learn chemistry, but it all deals with forces, the bottom line. And we are forces also living within these forces. Now, keep in mind that all life that's in this realm, in this reality, are forces also, and all forces work together for the same end. Not to the end of survival like we learned in the past. This is what the Breatharian sciences teaches the student. Now you're learning that all these forces work for the same goal in mind, and the goal is for our evolution to eradicate pain and go into a level of pleasure and delight of the betterment of creation. This is the age of light. This is the age of enlightenment that we're all growing into, the golden age. Information like never before is coming out on how we can better work with these forces that used to be ignorant to us, but now we're finding out that these forces is what determine.
Continue, and then I reach you as you want.
So the whole goal behind these forces that we live in is the desire of the forces. That's what a force is, it's the desire. But what motivates and moves the forces is the intention of the higher creation. See, many people think we live in a realm of cause and effect, but we actually live in a realm of outcomes. The reason being is because the higher forces is what's determining how these reality that we live in is moving. So when we say we're moving towards the light, there's an evolution or an uprising of the consciousness of all of humanity that is coming from the higher forces of its desire, of its intention. The Breatharian sciences teaches you how to learn the desire of the intentions of the higher forces. When you become one with these forces, the higher creative forces in the creature, when they come together, there is no difference no more. This is when you start operating into your destiny, what you were created for. And these things that we call good or bad, that dissolves because it's you who are determining what is good and bad due to your perception. So, when you come into this breatharian knowledge of not eating, that's child's play. That's only 10%. What it's about is the universal laws, these forces that we live in. We being a force and you becoming one with it. You're becoming into your perfect timing in harmony of nature with these higher forces. So this is what it's all about again. So you got to understand this. When we deal with our perception, it's the change of your perception, and when your perception changes, it changes the reality that you live in. This is wonderful knowledge right now. This is a good age we live in. There's a lot to learn, but we're doing it.
Hello.
Hey, how's it going, my friend?
Ahlan.
All right.
Tamam.
Shalom alaikum.
Wa alaikum
So again, we're here in wonderful Egypt. I'm in close to Mount Sinai. I'm at the St. Catherine going into the monastery here. I'm on my way. And again, it's these forces, we live in them, we lived in them all our life, because the three main ingredients of the universe is, you got matter, physical matter around you right now, energy, and you also live in space. All your life you lived into this, and what determines how it's moving, again, is the forces. And the forces is a desire,